Today we're talking about Amaryllis red blotch. It's a fungus disease that causes red blotches on amaryllis plants. It's more common when the amaryllis are exposed to cold temperatures and a lot of moisture. So a lot of us grow amaryllis for the winter blooms, and then we can't put them outside for weeks and weeks and weeks. So if they get in a cold room or someplace where their tray has got a lot of water in it, they might get this fungus disease. Sometimes it's fatal, but usually not. It does cause the leaves to be more brittle. So we've got some here that the leaves where the disease is at, just snap right off. We've got some leaves that died as they came out, so it can be a problem there. It'll kill the flower stalks, and so the flowers don't even come out, or the stalk becomes brittle and it snaps off, or even after the blooms that get real unsightly and get all these red blotches and stuff on it. When we've got a very minor case like we've got here, we're going to try a couple of fungicides. We're going to clean up the plants by removing as much of the old scales that could have the disease on it, and that the new leaves that are coming out that are just brittle and snapping off anyway. We're going to clean all those things up, and then we're going to be planting these amaryllis outside for the summertime to try to grow them into a bigger plant. Next spring or next winter, when we want to replant them to get flowers, we're going to switch to a sterile mix. Instead of leaving them in the pots for the winter, we will take and clean them up so that they don't have any of the spores left in the potting soil, and then reinfecting the plant. So we're going to use new sterile potting soil next spring. In the meantime, we're going to use copper fungicide from Bonide and a organic fungicide from Eco1 that has linseed oil, thyme oil, peppermint oil, and we're going to spray the plants once we've cleaned them up. We're not going to spray right now while there's still a lot of disease areas on the plant. We're going to clean those off and then spray what's left, just as a test to see if it works. If you have a really heavily infected plant and it's really got a lot of stuff on it, you can do what a lot of people do to amaryllis to begin with, and that's just throw them away at the end of the blooming time. We're getting a collection here from ones that have been given to us as presents, and so we want to keep them if we can. So we're going to try doing the disease treatment here. And this is my Crinum asiaticum, or it also has the red splotch kind of thing from the fungus from the amaryllis. Easy to break, and this particular plant had amaryllises with that problem set underneath it in the greenhouse during the wintertime. So this was hovering over the top of them, and I believe it's the same disease problem. The same easy to break off section of leaves, everything is, symptoms are the same, so I'm pretty sure it's the same problem. I want to give you a follow-up. As most of you know, many of my videos take years to produce because I do the beginning and then follow-up years later. It has been a couple of years since I did the initial treatments on these crinums and amaryllis for the red blotch disease, and it seems to have been able to work. I did use brand new sterile soil. I sprayed the bulbs after the summer when all the leaves were off, so I just had the bulbs there, and I did use a couple of different products. Both of them seem to work just as well, and so you have choices there for the different products. And it's late winter, early spring, and my crinum is blooming indoors, and so it's almost time to take things out for this spring, and I'll be doing that in a couple of weeks. And this is Jeff for The Green Review. Thanks for watching.